What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back to a new unboxing video. Today we have another affordable phone from Lenovo called the S5. So with this phone we get a 5.7 inch screen that has an 18:9 screen ratio and of course a 1080p resolution. We get a Snapdragon 625, we get either 3 gigs or 4 gigs of RAM depending what you're buying, and of course we get either 32 or 64 gigs of internal storage. Aside from that, the phone comes with Android 8. And all that for about $200, so a fairly good price for the specs that we get. And with that being said, let's get this box open and check out the phone. Alright, so you get a decent looking box but without much information on it. So on the front here we can see the Lenovo S5 4G+, but that's pretty much it. So we have a couple of stickers on the back here, which I'm gonna go ahead and open, or cut, if I may say. But it looks like we had previous stickers and then there are some other stickers on top of those stickers. I'm not sure why that is. This phone is coming from GearBest, so who knows if they had to open it or install the Play Store or something like that, who knows. So, okay. We have the phone here, it comes in a little plastic bag. Wow, it's so slim. So we'll leave that aside for a quick second. Here we have the SIM card tray removal tool. In here we get a silicone case, and that's a great thing to have because otherwise it would be impossible to find one for it. We have the user manual or the warranty information, and this is mostly in Chinese. This is the user manual, but this is also in Chinese. We get a power adapter. I can't really see any information on it. Let's see if I can find some information. So this is not exactly a fast charger, so considering that we have a 3000 milliamp hour battery inside this phone, it may take a couple of hours to fully charge to that charger. And here we have the USB-C cable. And it looks like a regular sized USB-C cable. Alright, so that's all that we get in the box of this phone. So I'm gonna put the box away and let's check out the phone. So the phone is extremely slim, wow, and it feels kind of like an iPhone, if that makes any sense. Whenever you hold it, it feels like an iPhone. It's very light as well. So on the back here we have a little sticker, which I'm gonna go ahead and remove. Well, I'm gonna try anyways. So the entire back, it's made out of metal and it feels great to touch. We also have the fingerprint scanner there, and I believe those are two 13 megapixel cameras, so I do have high hopes for the cameras for this phone. At the top here and at the bottom we have some antenna lines, but we've seen that in the past for iPhones, but I guess now iPhones have the back made out of glass. On the left hand side we have the slot for the SIM card, and on the right hand side we have the power button and the volume keys, and at the top we even get a 3.5mm audio jack, which is an exciting thing. And at the bottom, of course, we have the microphone, the USB-C port, and the speaker. Did I mention how slim and light this phone is? Wow, it feels really nice in hand. So there is no screen protector that comes pre-installed. We also get the 18:9 screen ratio, which is great. On the front we have a front-facing camera, but I don't remember how many megapixels that is. I will check that out for the full review. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. I'm gonna set it up and then I'll come back. I'll show you the results for the Antutu benchmark, the Geekbench 4. We'll check out the cameras quickly, the UI, and so on. Okay, so before I go any further, this doesn't seem to come pre-installed the Google Play Store. So to do that, you're gonna go to the App Center right here. You're gonna find that on the first page. Just search for Google and install the Google Play Store. And I installed that one and I have it right here and it seems to work. Now I haven't installed any apps from it yet. I'm gonna start installing some apps now, but I just wanted to show you how to install the Google Play Store just in case you get this phone and you don't know how to do it. So there is a lot of Chinese in here and a lot of apps that are still installing, but I noticed that you can uninstall most of them, which is a good thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and uninstall everything that comes pre-installed, because as you can see there are a lot of apps installed here, and then I'll start installing apps right from the Google Play Store. So I'll come back once I have that done. Alright, and I'm back, and it took me maybe about half an hour to get everything uninstalled and run the Antutu benchmark and the Geekbench 4. And uninstalling all those apps that come pre-installed, it's fairly simple. You just hold them pressed and you uninstall them, so a very simple process. I still have a few that I wasn't able to install, but these have to do with the phone's operating system, so we'll leave those as they are. So of course I have the Google Play Store, and now I can install any app available in the Google Play Store. So first things first, I ran the Antutu benchmark and the Geekbench 4, and I also went outside and took some pictures, but let me show you those in a second. So on the Antutu benchmark we get a score of about 77,000, which is a pretty good score for that Snapdragon 625. And on the Geekbench 4 we get a multi-core score of about 4200, which is a very high score, and I wasn't actually expecting to get this score. So those are the scores that we get. The camera app looks very simplistic. We have the portrait mode, here it's called the dual mode basically, and I took a picture with that portrait mode, and I'm gonna show you that picture on the screen right now. There is no point in showing you the picture on the phone. So the portrait mode works. I'm gonna have to do more tests, but it definitely works for now. And I also took a couple of other pictures with the rear cameras and with the front facing cameras, and all the pictures that you are seeing right now were taken with this device. So for the first impressions, the cameras on the front and on the back do perform quite good. Now the screen, so we have some somewhat large bezels all around the screen. The screen's brightness, it's pretty decent, but I'm gonna lower it for now so you can actually see this better on the camera. The viewing angles are also good, so you can see the phone no matter how you look at it, and that's great. And whenever you take the phone outside, you can still see the screen. So we don't have an app drawer. All the apps are gonna be right here on your main screen, and the settings app looks somewhat simplistic as well. Now, like most Lenovo phones, we have a lot of extra features built in, but I'm gonna touch on some of those for the full review. I've also added my fingerprint, and the phone unlocks fairly quick, maybe not the quickest that I've ever seen. I believe that the Xiaomi Redmi 5 Plus unlocks the screen faster, but it's definitely an improvement over a lot of phones from China that we've seen lately. So for my first impressions, this looks like a really nice phone. I can't wait to use it a bit more. I want to see how the camera's doing low light and so on, and I want to check out and see how good the battery life is, because we have a 3000 mAh battery inside, and with that Snapdragon 625 I'm expecting somewhere around 10 hours of screen on time. Alright guys, so I'll have a review ready in a few days after I get a chance to check out this phone. I was a bit concerned at the beginning when I've seen all that Chinese and all those Chinese apps. However, as I said, you can uninstall all of them. You can install the Google Play Store, and after that everything it's kind of normal. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.